I was a good actor, or maybe a good performer, right? And the more that I was able to absorb the concepts of it, then it allowed me to become I don't know the best way to say it, but when I say a better person, I don't mean like I'm finding myself as better, but to be able to step into a story to play a person better. Mm-hmm. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So it allows me the ability to step in and to understand the world that I'm stepping into. So that's just a constant, and I'll never be at a place where I feel like I'm good at it. You know what I mean? It's every time I do it, I'm like, wow, that was pretty good. And then I'll do it again, or I'll do another one later. I'm like, wow, that's even better. And so it's just this constant, like, hopefully an evolution that I'm able to get better and better and better each time I go through it. It has helped me get to a place where I understand people in the story. I understand them better, and I'm able to understand them a little bit quicker. But it's still, like I said, it requires multiple times of me going through it and reading it and rereading to finally get to a place where something will click in my head and I'm like, oh, I see who this is. And then I can feel comfortable in stepping into it. I can always see it in my auditions. If I don't fully believe in the story I'm telling, I can 100% see it. And it's frustrating, and I may have to turn that in because the acting is fine. From an acting perspective, it looks good, but I can see it like in my eyes. I can see it in some of my reactions that I'm just playing the scene. I'm not in the scene.
You're still Joe doing the thing that this person would be doing.
Yeah, just Joe pretending to be this instead of Joe becoming this. Yeah, it's a very interesting thing. And being able to separate yourself. There's a lot of people who talk about it, they can't stand watching themselves. And once I have a finished product, I feel very weird watching myself.
What's that experience like?
Well, it's all, you've heard it a million times. It's like you watch yourself and you critique everything about it. All right, it's like, oh yeah, I can see I'm faking right there. I can see I'm completely out of it, just playing. I'm just doing my best to get through that scene. Or why did I turn that direction? That doesn't make any sense. Or hold your hands down. Why are you doing this weird? Stop doing that. So yeah, certainly over-critique myself whenever I watch this stuff. But then we talked before about the difference between like the creative part of the business and the business part of the business. And as long as I can separate myself and look at it from an outside point of view, like from the business side of it, and actually give a objective review of what it is that I'm doing, so I can be like, okay. So in general, this all looks good. And it's a very good job. There are parts of it that I know next time I'm working on something that I need to make sure that I'm focusing on these things and not putting my hands up or crossing my arms or doing whatever it might be. Or whenever I'm reacting to somebody, if I can see myself react faster than their line, so it means I'm anticipating whatever is it's coming. Just recognize you got to let that go. And you're talking to somebody, even though you know all the lines, you don't know what they're going to say, right? And it has to be real that you don't know what they're going to say. You just know where you need to go, and it's a tricky thing. It allows me to if I can separate that, whenever I'm watching myself, that's very, very helpful.